Today I'm reacting to the watch collection of Chris Brown. Johnny, I have nothing to say about Chris Brown. I'm not gonna lie. I know absolutely zero about Chris Brown. Like, I've heard his name,
Do you not know his music?
Name me a famous song.
Loyal.
Let me hear that. Oh yeah, no, I've heard that, of course. Jesus Christ. Of course I've heard that. Yeah, no, listen, I don't really listen music. But forget about that. Before we get into the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel now. And if you want to buy or sell your luxury watch, brideandpinion.com, The Crown, the only place you should want to be buying your watch from, including nicely smelling straps from Chopard, not just strap the watch.
Chris, you mentioned in the other closet that you painted in the Adidas Yeezys.
Yeah, it's paint on these ones too.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is when I be out with my homeboys and we hit a wall up or we do something dope. So, and I always kept the paint on it. And I still rock them though.
Right.
Give it a little, I guess, story.
Talk about Vans. You're wearing Vans now. I think recently on tour you've been wearing a lot of Vans.
Yeah, I used to rock Vans. I used to skate when I was a kid. I'm not saying I'm like a pro skater.
He's a cool dude, you know. Bit sad about his taste of watches, but he looks like a cool guy.
Right, like that. Ollie kickflip every now and then. You know, but
I was a skater as well when I was a kid.
Were you?
Yeah. I love it. Never been. What are you laughing? What are you laughing? No, you can't see me skating because you only know me as a fat dwarf. But back in the day, I wasn't a fat dwarf. Back in the day, I was average height and I wasn't fat.
What age are we talking?
14, 15, mate. I was the biggest fan of Sum 41, Good Charlotte.
Because tonight will be the night that I will fall for you.
Limp Bizkit. I did. I was a proper skater boy, you know? I was a proper skater boy.
Can you skate at all now?
Yeah, I'll probably be able to do a kickflip or shit, yeah.
Proof?
Get me a skateboard. I haven't done it in a long time. But Avril whatever the her name is, she was became popular at the time. That was when I was skating. Sum 41, Good Charlotte, Limp Bizkit, of course Blink 182. But you had another one. What do you call them? Hoobastank.
Huh?
Hoobastank.
Hoobastank?
Yes. Best thing in the world, bro. Best thing in the world. People that know this shit, bro. So I was a skater, you know?
for me, like I said before, I'm flat-footed. Vans are comfortable, easy to put on, and you know, it's just, you can't go wrong with it. It's like, sometimes like your Rolex, you don't have to bust it down, you don't have to have diamonds in it all the time. It can just be plain Jane and make it fly. That's all.
I like what he's saying, I like what he's saying, I like what he's saying, I like what he's saying. But you need to practice what you preach as well, son. You're wearing a absolute destroyed Audemars Piguet Royal Oak, and I believe it's the skeleton 15407 in steel, fully iced out. I hear what you're saying. Not great, not great. Not a great start. The 15407 iced out, I would value between $80,000 and $100,000. However, the plain Jane, the non-iced out 15407 double balance wheel skeletonized Audemars Piguet Royal Oak in steel with all diamonds would be worth around $145,000 to $150,000. That's a big loss, isn't it?
No, bro. The two watches I got from bro, that's Cartier.
Hell, right, let's talk some truth here, yeah? This is one of those. Hell, bro, look at all this ice, look at all this money. That's what you think. What I see is a custom Rolex Day-Date with a fake bezel, with all sorts of modifications, with a iced out bullshit fake dial as well, by the way. Like, what I see is a custom piece of shit. Yeah. Then I see a absolute ruined Cartier Santos in steel, which probably with ice is worth about nothing. Even worse, and this is funny, the least popular Cartier ever created, the Cartier Roadster. Absolute piece of shit. Iced out. No one wanted to watch? Now absolutely no one wanted to watch. Let's put it this way, people are like, oh, look at this, money, blah, blah. I genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, if I need to make an offer for this, I would make an offer of $15,000. Absolute max for all of them.
I got so goddamn lonely, I done married myself. I love me.
Oh, and then he comes out with a belter chronograph. I mean, hello. Oh, and then there's all of a sudden a $2 million Richard Mille. Right, that's wild. Yeah, that is wild. That's one of 20 or one of 25. Right, that's insane. I actually believe that that's the RM5101. I think 2015, maybe 2014, it was introduced for the first time, and it was actually a design and a collaboration together with an actress, or like, which movie she's from? James Bond. She was actually quite hot. She was one of the Bond ladies, girls. The one that you wanted to ride with Pierce Brosnan.
Me?
No, not you, because you weren't even born back then. up. Our Irish brother, right? Pierce Brosnan, yeah. So he was writing, what is this? Tomorrow Never Dies. Search the Bond girl for Tomorrow Never Dies. Wylin. It was Wylin, the Bond girl. This was a collaboration with Wylin, not Wylin was the stage name. She was hot. What was her name? Michelle Yeoh!
Why is she called Wylin then?
No, Wylin was the character you mock.
Why didn't you say the character? Why didn't you say the actress name?
That is the actress name!
Yeah, but why are you talking about Wylin?
Because Michelle is Wylin.
Yeah, but Michelle Yeoh's more...
Do you know Michelle Yeoh?
Yeah, she's a famous actress.
Oh, I didn't know she was famous. I thought it was quite underground, to be honest. But I think she's a ambassador for a Tiger Foundation. And this is a complete handmade tiger. I think there's 20 or 25 pieces of this. It's worth £2 million. $2 million for sure. Neo Vintage Super Jubilee bracelet, 116233. Rolex Datejust. Lovely watch. Completely factory, no problems, no bother. Golden steel, worth about 7k sterling, which is the equivalent of how much? $9,000? Gautier Casio, iced out, no bother, bro. He's a good lad, he's good taste, you see? That Richard Mille's insane. Good tasty Datejust, just a good solid watch. G-Shock, no problem either. Unbelievable. And of course, everyone makes a mistake. But Chris Brown makes a few more than anyone else. But that watch is dog shit, mate. Some Frank Muller. You know what the sad thing is, actually? Frank Muller was insane. What an incredible watchmaker. What an incredible guy. What an incredible brand it was back in the day. And how much is left over from that piece of shit. Whoever is talking about Frank Muller nowadays, like, it's dead. It's done. It's over. It's game over. I think the only influencer they still can pay is Supercar Blondie because she's so cheap. Yeah, I don't really want to say too much about that.
So I got a sister that look just like me and she want to have a baby by you. You feel like...
Hell no. My bad, I ain't mean to diss your sister like that, I'm just saying. But, no.
She really with you, but she really want to have a kid. She really don't care about that other shit. And she said she can get out the way. You don't have to be there.
She look like you?
Yeah. I got hair. Her hair like long hair. And her skin a little better. She ain't got no acne.
But she look like you.
What the is this conversation? Chris Brown is cool, dude. This watch is dog shit, though. Yeah, it's custom, mate. It's custom bullshit. Right, the thing is, we need to get him some proper advice, some proper watches. This is just bollocks. This is the bollocks. This is not the bollocks. This is just shit.
3, 2, 1. Anywhere I'm at, turn the city up. I could flip a dollar to $1 million. I don't like to brag, but I'm really on. 3, 2, 1. Anywhere I'm at, turn the city up.
What was that? Was that an advertisement for watches? What the f have I just watched?
Very little footage of him wearing it, just a wee clip at the start, a dually clip of him wearing this watch.
Is this how they tried to sell six-figure watches? Is this the crack? Yeah?
Six-figure?
Yeah, six-figure watches, yeah. Yeah, what you see is insane here, yeah? Burnell is actually quite a old watch brand. It was started by Jonathan Burnell, I believe. He was actually a watch dealer. It was actually called Cecil Burnell. I think they changed the name in the late 90s to Burnell, and
How come we've never spoken about them before?
Burnell is independent. It's really small and make really insanely expensive pieces, including like watches for the Ballon d'Or and Paris Saint-Germain. Some extreme pieces. Check the website. Insane pieces. The watchmaker behind this is called Eric, and Eric is the guy, when he worked at JLC, he invented the gyro tourbillon. Absolute insane module. One of the most spectacular, most insane, most incredible minds in our industry today as a watchmaker. Not as a watch brand, the mastermind behind movements. They only make a very small amount of watches every single year, and they're insane.
What sort of brands would you put them on the same level as?
Grubel Forsey? Not Urwerk? Maybe. Urwerk is different gravy, mate. DB Toon, they're insane. This is what Jacob & Co wants to be. I believe they made one limited edition, or they tested something out with Chris Brown and it didn't really work out. I don't know, but I'm not surprised that it didn't work out if that is your marketing campaign. That's embarrassing, to be honest. No, these guys need a wee bit of help. That's a piece unique. I would value that about $400,000 or $500,000. Yeah, that's no dog shit. Like RM30 white. Insane watch. Love it. I'm a big fan of the RM30 anyway. I had, once upon a time, an RM30 Ultimate, which is the quartz NTPT case of the RM30. That's the rarest version of them all. Unfortunately...
Rare on the wall?
What? It's the rarest of them all, you dipshit. But unfortunately, that watch is gone. I had to sell it. There's several versions of the RM30, one in titanium, steel, white gold, I even believe yellow gold. I think one with factory set diamonds, but I could be wrong there, but also quartz and TPT. But as also black and in white. So there you go. This is worth about $250,000, I believe. He has a good watch collection, but he also has some dog shit, to be honest.